Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Danny Phantom Vlogs Revisit. This time we are talking about the episode Boxed Up Fury. And this is the first and only Box Ghost centered episode where we actually get to see him be an actual threat for once. Box Ghost is upset that he Box Ghost is upset that he doesn't really have a bounty at all. He's not wanted. Nobody cares about him. And so he decides to steal the most famous box of all time, Pandora's box. So he steals Pandora's box, and I do want to say I do love the one joke. I do love one joke at the start that actually comes back later, of this one ghost that has like 1,000 eyes. He fails to notice Box Ghost. He has his whole skin is covered in eyes, and he didn't notice Box Ghost just flying by him. And then that joke comes back later when he's given a report to like Police Ghost, and he's like, "Oh, it all happened so fast, I didn't get a good look at him." So that was just a funny little. That was just a funny little joke in the episode, but yeah. So Box Ghost ends up becoming an actual threat. And he starts opening the box over and over, unleashing more and more horrors upon the world. And Danny has to go and find Pandora so she can help him get her box back. Ooh, let me hang on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, had to adjust it a little bit. Anyway, so he wants to get it back. He wants her help to get the box back and put all the evils back into the box. And yeah, this is just the one time when Box Ghost is an actual threat. He's actually threatening, and he actually puts up a decent fight against Danny. Him and Pandora have to work together in order to get the box away from Box Ghost, because at the end of the day, the box itself is the power. Once they can get that separated from Box Ghost, like, he has no power. So they work together, and we see Sam, Tucker, Jazz, Maddie, and Jack all working together in order to fight back all of the horrors of the box. They managed to get the box away, and Box Ghost is now basically just doing community service for Pandora and basically fixing everything he broke in, and having to fix everything he broke in the Ghost Zone. This is also the episode where we see the one and only use of psychokinesis from Danny. He uses psychokinesis to move a broom without ever touching it. It's the only time in the entire series where we see him use that power. So, and I never see anyone talking about it. It's the only time when we actually see him use that power in the whole show. But yeah, he can move things without touching them. He has psychokinesis, so. Psychokinesis is the ability to move things with your mind, and telekinesis is reading minds / controlling them. But yeah. So I never see anyone talking about that. As when the discussion of one of Danny's powers comes up, I never see people talking about that. But this was a fun episode. This was a fun episode to see Box Ghost actually be threatening for once, and yeah, he actually gets a bounty. He actually gets a bounty by the end. He has a bounty of $50, so not much, but hey, there's an actual bounty on his head. So, which he was mad that there wasn't a bounty on his head, that nobody wanted him dead. He was mad that nobody wanted him exterminated. So now he's happy because there's a bounty on his head. Okay. But yeah, so this it was a fun episode. It's not great. Personally, it's a single episode, but even by single episodes go, this one feels like it went by too quickly. Like this one feels like it happened, it went, and it was super quick, super fast. And I think a lot of that is because there's a lot of buildup to Pandora's box. There's a lot of buildup to Pandora's box being opened in the human world, and and then as soon as he starts using it, Danny immediately leaves the human world to go find Pandora. So we don't even get to see the Box Ghost using it very much. And then as soon as they get there, they come up with a plan to get it away from him. So yeah, it doesn't for as much build up as Pandora's box got in this episode, it doesn't seem like it doesn't feel like they used it very much. Pandora, I like how in this Pandora is actually a very nice lady. She's a very nice and kind ghost, and she created the box in order to seal all of those horrors away, so that way humanity and ghost kind alike wouldn't have to deal with any of that stuff, and they could, live peacefully. So she created it not as some malevolent being, but as someone who just wanted to make both worlds safer. But yeah. In any case, this episode was okay. I liked some of the jokes in it. I liked how Box Ghost was actually a threat in this episode. And I liked Pandora. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really interesting. And I have to wonder what role Pandora has in the whole hierarchy of ghost kind, because she would be considered like royalty. So is she like part of the royal family? Is she related to Pariah Dark in some way? Is she Pariah Dark's daughter? Is she Pariah Dark's wife? Is she related to Pariah Dark at all, or are there multiple royal families and she's part of a different royal family? We don't know. We never really get an explanation. Personally, I would like to believe that Pandora is Pariah Dark's wife. I would personally like to believe that Pandora is Pariah Dark's wife, and she couldn't stand him, which is why she went off to her own temple and stayed there. That's just my headcanon. That's just my headcanon. That's what I would like to personally believe. But yeah, so what would I rate this? I don't think it's good enough to get a C. C- or D+. I'm thinking about some of the other episodes that had C-. I don't think it's as good as them, so I'll go with a D+. I'll go with a D+ for this. But yeah, so D+ for this. D+ for this episode. It's not great. It's not a great episode. There are some funny moments, but it's not as good as some of the C- episodes that I've had. That I've talked about. So D+. So, but in any case, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.